Hi, I'm Margaret Ann Lembo. Because there probably have been some kind of patterns or habits or things that seem to be recurring. You know, the faces change, the people change, the location might even change. But it seems like it's the same exact scenario over and over and over again. Now, the most profound chords of attachment start with our own family, our parents, and there's nothing wrong with cutting cords with parents. That's a normal thing to do. That doesn't mean that they're out of your life or that you don't like them, but there may be certain patterns that you learned or habits that you learned that you don't want to be part of your personality or existence. Doesn't mean they did a bad job. It's just that's not what you want in your life. As you grow, as we each one of us grow, we have realizations of what is okay and what's not okay in our space. And then our siblings are the next ones, and there's, that's why everybody gets so stressed around Thanksgiving and the holidays, and because they have to go and be with their families. And that has a lot to do with the energetic cords, because you may be totally profoundly self-confident and self-sufficient in so many ways, and the minute that you get around your family situation, you're like 7 years old again. Something happens that shifts everything. And that doesn't have to be that way. You can become empowered. You don't have to let those issues of the past affect you. Then lovers. Now that's a big one, because once we've had sex with someone, there's a much stronger connection. No, not at all. If anything, it also releases them to be free. On some of them may become conscious on some level that something's changed, something's shifted. That's why I mentioned about the text or the phone call or the email. But for the most part, all that does is it frees up and makes space energetically between you. They can go on and live happily and healthily, and you can move forward. While this is very real, you'll be using your imagination. And imagination is the key to everything in life. And it's the key to this experience is to use your imagination and follow the instructions or the guidance. It's like guided imagery that I'll be providing for you. So the first portion of this experience will be having this experience of deep relaxation, going through each body part, you'll see. And then we'll get to a point where I'll have you look to the place that's behind the center of your forehead. Imagination is extremely powerful. And what I'd like for you to do is to let the guided imagery take you down a hallway, a corridor. And when we get to the end of that corridor, the hallway, there's going to be a door that you're going to go through. And I'm going to explain or help you see, imagine, feel, experience what it's like on the other side of that doorway. And that's the place where we're going to go into the cord cutting chamber. And you're going to be working with Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and they're going to assist you in the process. So now you can see I brought my drum in for a second. So when we're doing the actual cutting of the cords, and I will remind you, I'll let you know that I'm about to, try not to get startled. I'm going to bang the drum. When it's time for the cords to be cut and for them to start dropping and disconnecting between you and the other person, everything except the heart chakra, which that's why Archangel Michael is part of the process, I will bang the drum. Wow, really? That loud, Margaret? Yes. Yes, and I do it quite intensely. My face probably even got intense because it's to emphasize, like something needs to break the energy. It's not. So now, do you feel like you are willing to uncover the source of an emotional issue? Do you feel like you are really ready to cut the cords? Because I think it's time.